Hello everybody. This is Elisha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net. We are a good group of readers. Please check us out. And if you don't see anything that you want particularly from a reading, message me, Elisha Keating, and I am darn certain we can find a reader that will give you exactly what you want, simply because we've been doing this for a long time and we have many skills that are not listed. And so today I'm going to do fire, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is for June 16th to the 22nd of 2019, halfway through the year, and we're coming up to the equinox. So the very first card I pulled was, it's time to ground. Okay, time to ground. And that's definitely an old energy template there. But grounding is still highly prevalent, and it has been something that I find I'm asking people to do a lot lately. So let's see what the first card of this week is. And then remember, it's only a week. Is the Princess of Swords. And the Princess of Swords, she likes change, and she kind of demands change. She's your subconscious, and she thinks, well, if something's coming up, it's time. It's time for you to understand what's happening. If you choose to go forward with it with ease and grace, the outcome is the Sun, which is joy and happiness. But there's a thing about the Sun card. It's truly spiritual. And I keep saying over and over again, if it's truly spiritual, then it's joyful. That doesn't mean that you're always high and joyful and dancing around, but in your heart there's a steady beat of joy. What's behind you? What's got you to this place? The Five of Swords. And what does the Five of Swords mean? Well, it means that you've been through the ringer, you've been through the ringer, you've been through the storm, you've gathered a lot of tools along the way. You've learned how to deal with a lot of things because well, you've had to learn and deal with it. And it also says that things are coming to an end. The darker, the harder times are coming to an end. We get that card a lot, so it's still coming to an end. But there's always, as long as we live and breathe, and it doesn't matter what dimensional level you're in, there will always be something more to learn. And as we get higher, we'll learn simply because it's the graceful way of doing it. But as long as we have even one toe in a lower dimension, we're going to learn through hard knocks, because that's what motivates us to move. What's coming up in front of, just below us, is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a card of being happy, celebrating. So, and we probably deserve to celebrate. We're as a species, we're working very hard. We're growing, we're becoming more. So the Three of Pentacles is what's in front of us. And the Three of Pentacles is we're reaping the rewards, or for putting in the effort. Well, she's a ballerina, so she's getting the accolades for hard work that she's done, and she's worked very hard, of course, and we have worked very hard. And the fact that we're getting to a place of joy is a very strong indicator that things are going well. And then we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups it could be read a few ways. It could be read that maybe you tripped. Maybe it's time to revamp or reorganize what you want out of life. And it also suggests, to my mind, that you color in your future in a really beautiful way. And sometimes you want to live now, you want to live in this instant, but at the same time, there's no harm in daydreaming about what it may be like in the future. That will tell your subconscious what you're looking for. So with you're going to daydream the future, daydream it bright and shiny. And with it doesn't appear bright and shiny in your daydream, change it until it does. Okay? Because that's your subconscious going, well, what if, what, but, okay? You just don't accept it. And for a little while during the week, you're going to have this talking to your mind. You're talking in your mind what's happening. Because you've got this as a Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups suggests that things are a little bit difficult, and you know there's a way out, but you're not 100% sure how to make that way out. But you do know, you're very sure that you will find the way out because you have the tools. And this card says exactly the same thing, the Seven of Wands, but it's not so close to having gained the tools. This is where you are, where you feel very confident about dealing with life situations. And one of the tools you have developed, which they suggest that you start using, is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is intuition. It's hearing what your heart has to say for itself, feeling that it feels right, because your heart always knows. You can, afterwards, after a situation has passed, you can go back, oh yeah, I felt that it was good. And the other one was, I wasn't 100% sure, and I guess I should have listened a bit closer. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuitions, and that gives you really good advice. So be grounded this week. The grounding is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. And the last card, and the most important card of all of this is, I'm just pulling out a few cards to demonstrate, is know you belong. Don't feel that you are outside of creation looking in. In fact, you are creation. So allow yourself to be joyful. Know that you have the recognition that you deserve. And allow yourself to be in joy, because you truly do belong. It doesn't matter if you have that you are slightly different from the norm. I'm slightly different from the norm. I grew up slightly different from the norm. I am slowly becoming the norm. So whether or not it appears to be that you are not the norm, it might be that you are a pre-runner, a precursor to what it will be normal. So you don't know. You might be one of the advanced guard. Stay grounded. All right. Namaste.